Alright, in this series, I aim to see if I can get to Master 1 while opening as few packs as possible. I'm beginning to think it's possible while opening 0, but we'll have to see. Let's just hop right into it. So, I've been making sort of incremental changes to the deck. Nothing too crazy, kind of changing around ratios and stuff. I think that I'm liking where things are at right now. Some of this non-engine that's in the deck probably needs to be swapped out for something else at some point, but for now, I'm pretty happy with where we're at. I think we've got 5 days left on the dual pass. I don't know if I'm going to try to complete it before the dual pass ends, try to get there, but I am definitely going to try and complete it before the season ends, which I believe the season is going to end at the same time next month. So, yeah, the 30th. So as of today, I have 24 days to complete the challenge. Now, as I mentioned before, I could do the solo mode and unlock a few things, but there's really not anything in the solo mode I care about. Ultimately, at this point, I just need to grind out the dual pass to get as many crafting materials as I can. I decided to sort of downgrade the resolution of Master Duel itself. Originally, I was playing in 1080 and downscaling to 720 to try and save on processing time, but that downscaling also costed processing time. So hopefully, with it no longer needing to downscale, I should be doing a lot better. I can hear it raining outside. All right, I think I'm going to try to record a duel live and see just how much the recording software overloads. Because when I'm just menuing, it seems like it does okay, but the second I start doing actual gameplay, things kind of don't work out as well as I want them to. Hoping that downscaling things is going to improve upon it. This hand is really good. Alright, let's hit this. See what we hit off of the Foxy, because that will affect what I get off of the circle. If I just. Ooh, okay. I'm in. Alright, that means I don't have to get the gazelle off the circle. I'm gonna circle. We're gonna grab. I love hands that include Max C. Makes me feel very good. Makes me feel like I have a really strong interaction on my opponent's turn. Crafting Max C as early as possible was definitely a good call because I feel like a lot of games I won because I had Max C. Which, it should be banned, but. Oh, I didn't realize I had the field spell in my hand. So let's send Rage. I kind of want to end on as much interaction as possible, and I feel like that's sort of the best interaction that I have access to. So, Sunlight Wolf. Let's do. Oh, yeah, gotta activate the field spell. Let's relink it for another Sunlight Wolf. Let's go ahead and activate Spinny. Yeah, target the Sunlight Wolf. It doesn't matter. Let's do Spinny. Summon to Sunlight Wolf Zone. We'll get back the Gazelle. Relink effect. Grab back the Rage. What's interesting is if I hadn't hit the Gazelle off of the Foxy and I had actually hit a second Circle is actually a decent interruption on my opponent's turn. So let's pass turn. Wait, did I go? No, I went first. I was like, did I go second and they just passed and I could have killed them? But no, that's not what happened. All right. Change of heart. You take my Sunlight Wolf? I have to roar that, unfortunately. Because that turns off my rage. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Oh no. How many cards are you planning on setting here, buddy? Okay. Obviously we have to start sniping some of this back row. Let's do that. I think I'm gonna hit these two. No particular reason. Oh, I see. Okay, so I hit a back to the front. A dead back to the front, by the way. So I think my game plan at this point is I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna. I think the game plan here is to start chipping away at the back row. Yes, I want to use it as 2 material. I should have added back with the Sunlight Wolf first. So let's do his effect. Let's hit this one. Let's relink. Summon him over here. Free up some zones. Actually, I think that does literally nothing. You know what? Let's hit. I really like to set the rage. I hope I can still chain it here. I can. Okay. Then we'll chain the Gazelle. I think we can assemble lethal pretty easily. Actually, yeah, we can just go update into access code and then uh, assemble lethal that way. Just in case that card in hand is something that can stop this, I'm gonna send. I'm gonna send Jack Jaguar because I have. Do I have a Foxy in here? Yes, I have 2 extra guys. Maybe I can't Foxy right now, but I have the spinning to be able to continue link climbing if I need to. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna update access code. So let's do that. Let's just go straight for the access code. Yep, here we go. Boom. Let's do update jammer 1. Access code 2. Prevent them from responding. I'm interested to see what this deck looks like once I'm done. No, I'm not making my Link Monster 0. That's insane. Alright, sorry, Mini Escobar. You're just a stepping stone on the way to Master. You know what? Let's go again. I don't know if all these games are going to end up in the video, but I'm feeling pretty good. Let's see. Can we win? In silver, I was winning nothing but die rolls. You know what, though? This deck, depending on what I'm playing against, does have quite a bit of game going second. So I'm not super worried about it. Ooh. This hand goes pretty hard. If it's Kashtira, I might just win on the spot. Uh-oh. I don't have any... Oh, gosh. Friggin' trap tricks. Goodness gracious. Of course, I have nothing to contend this Sarah right now. This Lancia might as well be a dead card. That's good, but not quite good enough. I think I have to just start playing the game. Oof. All right, okay. I'm in. All right, let's see. Let's go Buffalo 1, Bailings 2, the classic chain block maneuver. Let's pitch the Jack Jaguar because he has less of an immediate impact. I do have a play, but I don't like it very much. So I'm really wondering what on earth this back row is. I have to use Will. Basically, it's just a monster reborn. What do you have back there? IDP. Thankfully, this doesn't target. Oh, it banishes both. Damn. Ooh, that's really annoying. I think I still can do it. Do I go battle and attack over the Sarah? No, probably not. I'm like so close to having it. Is it during the next standby phase? Okay. What does this thing have under it? Okay, what? Took my Falco. Oh well, not that big of a deal. This back row is infuriating. so annoying. Like, you're just annoying. What is this? Yeah, I think I'm dead. My only hope is that they pop the Lancia so I can get a chump blocker. Are you kidding me? Are you freaking kidding me? Ugh. Alright, I did some grinding on ladder and was able to earn enough UR crafting points to craft another UR. The question now becomes, what UR do we craft? Now, I really want to craft something like Lightning Storm because I mentioned in the previous episode that board breakers are sort of the thing that I'm really wishing I had more often than not. I feel like if I had access to ways to clear back row more easily, then I think I'd be in a better position. But the thing is that Lightning Storm doesn't really work on, subsequent turns, and Evenly has the exact same problem. Now, I can't craft Evenly because it's an SR, but I think the card that makes the most sense to craft right now using our UR, the extra deck is perfect, I think, for right now. There's not really much of anything that I feel like I'm missing in the extra deck. I feel like it all has utility, and all the utility I need for right now exists. I just feel like there are ways that I can improve the main deck moving forward. The other option is to craft the third Ash Blossom and maybe cut down on some of this other non-engine, but I don't know. I think for now, at least in my opinion, I think the Feather Duster is going to have more of an impact. Royal, I can never get what I want. So what do we cut? What do we cut? I think Econ is the most cuttable. All right, so this is version 8. I'm going to go hit the grind and try and see if I can get some more wins, and I'll report back. Well, I hopped on Master Duel to record more for this episode, and some new stuff got added to the game. A new selection pack, new accessories, a new secret pack, and they've added some rewards for logins. Unfortunately, the reward is a ticket for the new selection pack, and we aren't going to be opening packs. So I don't think we're going to be able to take advantage of that. But some new accessories were added. I already looked, so it's not going to tell me exactly where they are. The new accessories that have been added is there's new sleeves. These two have been added, Makonko sleeves and the new Xyz. A new, I believe, new icon. They added the Pearly icon and new protector, the light card case. So I think I'm not super interested in any of these new accessories. If they had introduced like a mate or a field or something, that might be one thing, but not really interested in any of that. What I am interested in is getting the most out of this dual pass before it expires. So I'll get back to you after some more ladder grinding. Alright, I just ranked up. We're in Gold 2 now. We are inching ever closer to making our way into Plat. And I believe I just got some more SR crafting, which means we can craft another SR. So what do we craft? The deck feels pretty optimized right now. The only thing I can maybe see us wanting more of is stuff for going second, sort of deal with the opponent. I'm gonna go do some research and see what I can find. Alright, after looking at my options, what I think I'm going to do is, as much as I like having my battle phase, I do think the correct choice is evenly. Royal? Can't even get a shiny one. I think I'm going to take out the Lancia. And then I think I kind of want some Kaijus. But I can get some that are rare. I can only get the rare ones. So I think ideally I'd like something that's not doesn't have too much attack. I think Godarla is the one with probably the lowest attack. So I'm gonna generate 2 Godarla. I don't know if I'm gonna use them right this second. I like the way the deck's going right now. I know that in the most recent selection pack, they introduced Mikanko and Pearly. I think based on what I've seen people saying online, Pearly is not playable in its current state. So I'm not super worried about that. But I am a little concerned about Kashtira. I've lost like 3 games to Kashtira so far on this climb, and that's not a fun place to be. I've thought about pivoting to another deck. Like I really want to play Pendulum, but the problem is that in order to play Pendulum, I have to craft Electromite, I have to craft Beyond, I have to craft a bunch of other stuff. That's all going to cost crafting points that I don't have and I can't afford right now. I think doing something like that is going to require doing another one of these types of challenges and just choosing to do the Pendulum structure deck at the beginning and upgrading that over time. But I do genuinely think Salamangreat is probably the best option, especially given the structure decks that we have now. But all that being said, I crafted the Godarlas. I'm not going to use them just yet. I kind of like what's in here right now. I think if I did throw it in, I would probably cut the enemy controller. And I don't know what else I'd cut. Maybe the Raigeki. I did find that the one time I had Raigeki, I didn't really want it. I was going against Tier Limit Kashtira, and they had Kaleido Heart on field. If I Raigeki the board, the Kaleido Heart was just going to come back and mill them cards, and that would kind of get them the ability to get into like Rukalos, which could offer them a negate or something like that. So I ended up having to out the Kaleido Heart with like Rastalio, then Raigeki, their Kashtira stuff, because they didn't end on anything that really did anything on my turn. I just wanted to clear their boards and kill them. But for right now, I'm gonna keep grinding, and I'll check back in.
Hello. So, first of all, let me know if the audio is any better. I decided to start using my USB mic instead of internal mic. Second of all, this is the last day for the dual pass. So, I'm going to see if I can get as much out of it as I can. Also, we are 4 wins away from ranking up into platinum. And once that happens, that sort of marks the end of the episode. I don't know if I'm going to fit all of the plat grind into one episode because there is the possibility of deranking in plat, I believe. So we'll see. But for now, I'm going to continue the grind. Hey, we're just sort of jumping into it. I realized as I entered this game that this is going to be quite possibly my rank up. So I wanted you guys to be able to experience it. Oh man, I'm up against sharks, which is interesting. Also, this hand is something to behold. Let me tell you. I'm a little worried now. I am glad they used the called by now instead of having it as interaction on my turn. So what are we going for here? Is this the Mistkeeper? That's what I thought. I really like the Coelacanth Turbo deck, so I'm pretty familiar with all of the fish in this game. Speak of the devil. Go for it now? You don't want to clear some zones? Actually, now that I think about it, how do I beat this? Man, if that Max C had resolved, this would be a one game. Very, very concerned about where this game is going. Uh-oh. It's Chungus has hit the field. Okay. This board is just so full of crap. Target one card on the field, banish it when it leaves the field. Oh, frick. What are they going to banish? My Sanctuary? Oh. This deck betrayed me on the rank up game of all times. I cannot believe how bad that was. Let's just go to the next one, I guess. That was so bad. So I didn't mention this earlier, but I changed a bunch of the settings for the game in hopes that things aren't as taxing on the processor. Sprite Blue and Gazelle both have a lot of particle effects, so I switched to the car, which doesn't have as many particle effects. I turned off summon animations, and I picked the Foolish Burial part because it has the fewest moving parts. Same with the base. I feel like I could maybe pick a better base, but I don't know. I'm kind of at the mercy of my opponent in terms of what their field looks like and how much that's going to have an effect on my. Uh-oh. I don't like what I'm seeing here. I'm a little worried that they don't have an extra deck. That can either mean they're playing like Monarchs or True Draco, or it could mean that they're playing garbage. It's hard to tell the difference just from how many cards are they playing. They're playing 40, which is doesn't really give me any information either. Add back the Gazelle. So this is Destruction Protection, Ash, plus Rage for 2. So I'm feeling pretty good about where I'm at. Let's go activate. I can't wait till the new Legendary Duelist stuff comes out for Salamangreat. I really like some of that, especially the Link 4. I think the Link 4 is really cool. I can start the climb through Plat. Okay. Oh gosh, this is Monarchs. Do I just Ash this? I feel like I Ash this. I feel like that's a good Ash. Because otherwise I think they just get into either Idea or Eidos. React if they put a free material on board. Oh, they already had the idea. Do I think I'm gonna. Let's see. What does this do? Also, you cannot special summon monsters in the extract for the rest of the turn. That's fine. That does not give them an extra normal summon. Oh, but the summon does. Do I care? They've all. I'm about to just pop both of their material. I'm gonna do. I mean, I am gonna get my free card. Why not? And then, what do you got? Nope, nothing. All right, we're gonna rage, and I don't think I care about the march. All I care about is keeping them off of tribute material. Ooh, Stormforth. That's kind of a problem. But they need exactly a 1 tribute in order for that to be good. You know what? I'll add back the Ash. Man, I used to think adding back Ash with Wolf was so strong. I mean, it still is, don't get me wrong. Banish this card, then target a monster. Oh, shoot. Does this reborn? I may be boned anyway. If they have like an Aether or an Erebus in hand, I'm kind of screwed. Although I'm not dead. Guess I'm not that screwed. I can very easily out whatever. What? Why? What does Erebus do? If this card is tribute summoned, you can send 2 from your deck, and if you do, shuffle 1 card from your opponent's hand, grave, or side of the field into the deck. What are you going for? Are you going to hit my hand? I feel like nothing in my hand is good. Like, I'm kind of in the driver's seat regardless of what you do. Because, like, if you go for the Sunlight Wolf, I'm just going to access code you. If you go for something in my hand, you have a 1 in 3 chance of just losing the game on the spot. And if you hit the. What did he send? Okay, so he hit the Gazelle, which is probably worst case scenario, but still completely fine. Okay, so he's revealing 3 from deck. I don't know if there's anything he can get. I mean, Erupt would be like a huge problem, but I have ways to deal with Erupt. It's still a 1 game regardless. Yeah. Oh, he only plays 1 Erupt? So I select 1 to give to him? Well, I'm definitely not giving him the Erupt. I feel like the Prime Monarch is way better. For me, anyway. What does that do on field? It target 2 in your grave, shuffle them into the deck, then draw a card. I mean, that's fine. I don't care about that at all. No, but I will bail links. If I like draw the Gazelle or a way to get to Gazelle off the top, that's kind of insane. Oh. Boom. That's right. Let's do update chamber 1. Access 2. Prevent all responding. Target transcode. Let's sequence this properly. Pop that. Yeah, that's right, buddy. I can sequence. And even if I couldn't, like, I have 3 pops. Even if I did it in the wrong order, I would have figured it out, and it would not have mattered. I ain't popping the Prime Monarch. I wasn't born yesterday. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is how it's done. All right. Reach the platinum rank or higher in standard. This will now be the 2nd time ever that I make it into plat. And next episode, or maybe the episode after, it'll be the first time I make it into diamond. See you all in the next episode. Don't forget to subscribe.